Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod, we got a new armor mod kind of set here. This is the Armored Vault 11 Jumpsuit. Vault 111 Jumpsuit, I should say that correctly. So obviously with the new modular armor system that they introduced in Fallout 4, you don't really get the Armored Vault Jumpsuit like you had in the previous games like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Like a vault suit with built-in armor. Now this mod essentially replicates that kind of idea of built-in armor. Now it does take up all your armor slots. If we take a look at it here in our inventory, you can't put like armor on top of it. You can put headgear and stuff on. It has pretty decent stats though. 30 physical resistance by off rip, 20 energy resistance, and 25 rad resistance. It weighs 7, which is pretty heavy. But I mean, it does have a lot of stuff on it that makes sense, right? You got a little combat knife there on your right shin. You got some knee pads on there. You got some pouches, some bullets on your belt. You got some binoculars there. You got obviously that iconic kind of like right or left shoulder, I guess. Left shoulder. I got to think right, left. Sometimes you guys get confused too, right? It's not just me. I'm not an idiot. It does work in first person as well. You can see it. It does exist there. You can see that kind of like arm wrap you have on your left arm. In the Pip-Boy right there, you can see that it works all together. Now it does look quite nice. I'm working it here with the CVE body on my female character here. It doesn't have any major conflicts. I don't know if it's super duper working with the body very well, but it's not having any major issues. It's got a little bit of physics there. I think I was attempting to try that physics on those binoculars. They're moving. They're kind of jiggly a little bit, but they're doing the things. It makes sense. I think it looks nice. Now I know this is kind of iconic and it looks really cool. It does. I think it does look very much like it used to look. Like I remember. I mean, I think the binoculars are new. I don't remember the binoculars being on the classic Armored Vault jumpsuit. But I just... we'll get into how you craft it. So you can craft it for yourself here at the chemistry station. It's got its own section here. So it does require the Lone Wanderer perk, which is interesting. It makes sense, I suppose, right? Like, you're by yourself, you need things. So you do need some interesting materials here, though. So you need a military ammo bag, specifically, not ballistic fiber, which is what you would normally get from that kind of thing. Adhesive cloth, a combat knife, because obviously that goes in your shin, some leather, some steel, and a jumpsuit. So this is a Vault 111 jumpsuit, specifically Vault 111, I guess. I have some new ones here so I can craft another one for myself. But then I don't have any more military ammo bags and all that. That's, its own little thing. So what I'll do here is I'll put this on my mannequin here, and then the mannequin will show off kind of like what the male version, looks like. It's pretty much the same, right? I wouldn't imagine it'd be too different, right? A little bit of the different meshes of where the pouches and stuff go, different bone structures for male and female characters, but other than that, it looks pretty much the same, right? The chest, all the armor pieces are there exactly the same between the male and the female character. It looks quite nice. Now it does also support the ability to put ballistic weave on there, which is important, so you can get even more resistance. So if we put ballistic weave on here, I do have I did have, where did my I deleted it because it doesn't exist. So if you put ballistic weave here on my vault suit, I just want to compare this. So like, this one has ballistic weave on there. It does better resistances than just a regular vault suit, right? But I do think, my personal opinion of this is that like the modular armor system is better with the legendary system that exists in Fallout 4, right? Because I want to be able to equip an arm piece that gives me +1 strength and endurance. I want to equip another arm piece that gives me +1 intelligence and agility or whatever, right? Or other different kinds of buffs, like my Kims last longer, I get more immune to stagger, or whatever the stuff you put on your armor is important. Now, the look of this is very cool. I think it looks cool. It looks very iconic, just like it did back in Fallout 3 and New Vegas and those old school Fallouts where you had this as an armor set, especially early on in the game. Right, it was very good because it's better than just the Vault 2. Vault 2 didn't have any damage resistance at all, but with the way you can customize things in this game, I don't think this is as necessary. Especially considering it takes up all your armor slots and you can't put like an arm on there. Like a raider right arm of whatever, like I said, whatever legendary effect you get on it. Legendary system really makes it so you want to have as many different legendaries equipped, which means you want to be able to use as many different slots. You don't want just one solid piece of armor. You can have an under armor, like the regular Vault suit, with that ballistic weave on it, and then you can get even more resistances with your own set of armor, for example, right? So like we talked about how it's better than this. I lose some resistances here. You can see those negative numbers in my Pip-Boy, but I could put on like the chest piece, and then that's like already, I already have more energy resistance with just the chest piece, but that's not even legendary, right? And then I get the left arm on there, let's say, and then now it's just way worse, right? Like it's just worse, right? And then you can customize it however you want. I have assassins on there. I do more damage to or reduces damage from human beings, but that's still huge. 15% flat damage reduction is such a huge deal in the systems the way Fallout works. That's my opinion, right? Like, I just think that I like the system in Fallout 4. I really like the legendary, but you're gonna end up looking like a mismatch of different pieces. And I know some people really want just one solid. I'm gonna wear this, but I don't want to just wear the vault suit by itself. I want to look like I have some armor on. But I don't want it to be like this. This all is thematically similar, right? It fits all together. The combat knife is cool. The binoculars are cool. Like the belts and pouches are all look cool. Obviously, they look like somewhat like some of the basic leather armor, but you added some stuff in there. It does look nice. The ballistic cleave support is good, so you can at least use it. Like, obviously, you're not getting all the legendary benefits you would have if you had the pieces, but it still works well. Works on male and female characters. I don't think it quite supports the CB body, but I don't have any issues with it either, so I'm going to count it as good. It also does work with the Vault Suit customization creation club content mod thing, right? So if you want to do that, you can make all the different colors. I've credited the creation club content, the Vault Suit customization before, but you can change the number, do all different kinds of things with that, and it doesn't require any patches, so that's cool. It essentially works like a different version of the Vault Suit that comes with built-in armor, right? Now, if you want that, that's great. It exists and it works well here. I just don't think it's actually the way to optimally play the game. You guys let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. If you want to check out this mod for yourselves, make sure to check out the top link in the description. There'll be a link there to the Bethesda.net page or the Nexus mod page. You can download this mod for yourselves there. If you guys have enjoyed the video, like the video. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so that way you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day or a time to be, and I'll see you in the next episode.